Out of all of DC's recent output, there is one film that stands out to me. That film is Blue Beetle, the beginning of a supposed new start for DC, more specifically the cinematic universe devised by James Gunn. Personally, I think that having a head like James Gunn should be a surefire success. His output and his general understanding of the source material has me excited, but what I've seen so far is a little bit of a mess, which is a shame because Blue Beetle is actually quite good. Blue Beetle follows Jaime Reyes, a kid fresh out of uni who stumbles across a blue scarab that grants him powers, only for him to be hunted for said power. Right off the bat, I thought to myself that this direction is the way to go. Light, colourful and full of life. The colour adds a pop that previous DC films were missing. Choosing to set the film in a Miami-like setting definitely helps. I also think that Jolo is a great Blue Beetle. He exhibits the same charm and charisma that a character had in the comics while also adding his signature Jolo swag. I'm never saying that word again, don't worry. Jolo's performance would be nothing without the family, who add an extra layer of sympathy to an already realized character. His whole plan is to get them out of the mess and move them away from segregation and turmoil. He's just looking for a way to do it. So you're probably wondering, where did this go wrong? And honestly, it's the character itself. Superhero films tend to rely on people we know, like the Captain Americas of the world, or Batman, or fuck it, even Ant-Man if you want to be one of those people. People are scared of change, which is why a character like Blue Beetle getting his own film is scary the most. It's unfamiliar ground. He's not headlining any comic book on the shelf, he's hidden in the clearance bin. His entire arc is one of my favorites in DC, but this wasn't made for DC fans, but rather general audiences who don't understand what a character like this is supposed to signify for the future of this universe. It didn't help that it came out in the writer's strike, but I digress. If there's one thing that superhero films like this are good at, it's setting up films to come, half of which don't end up happening anyway. But Blue Beetle feels standalone, which is also part of the problem. Not a problem for someone like me who would rather see a film as singular, rather than watching something to see who shows up at the end, but to most they want that signature punch that people can stop and clap at. Blue Beetle doesn't have that. So does Blue Beetle feel lesser? Sure. Does it feel like it should be on Cartoon Network? Also sure, but that doesn't mean it deserved to fail. I happen to enjoy this film as one of the more interesting and more entertaining efforts they have released in years, giving us a mix of cringe humor, high stakes for the character, and emotional density we crave in superhero films today. The reasons for this really failing are unknown, but for now this is why I think Blue Beetle failed, even if I didn't want it to. And you know what? I'm just gonna leave it there. Thank you guys for watching this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and let me down below if you've seen Blue Beetle. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.